Hello, my name is Kottakorn and this is my presentation. So let me fix. Sorry. Okay. I hope this works. Share entire screen. Okay. Okay. So this is my project on the airport, aka chapter 2, and the global marketplace, chapter 3. So two questions from each, and my name and professor's class. Chapter 2, the airport. The main idea is that globalization changes traditional ideas of home and nation, replacing them with modernity and economic connection. How does Iyer use airports as a metaphor for globalization and modern identity? Airports represents the new home in the novel, The Global Soul. It is a place filled with movement, not rooted, never staying in one place, like I put. Um, from the book, Iyer states, to anyone alive, an airport feels like a floating world, while for companies, it's a place for profit. From page 54, paraphrased. It shows that an airport is detached from the world, as used the word for floating. Floating also means to me that it's constantly moving, changing. That's the product of globalization. It is never gonna have the same look every time. It's constantly moving, changing, moving from one place to another. Even people are always moving. Sure, they sit sometimes, but they're never stay in that place for long. That's why it's the airport. It comes with a feeling of uneasiness because when you're built on a culture or tradition, when you welcome another culture, it's okay to have uneasy feelings because that is human. So it's just why I put the feeling of uneasiness and what I described. So the next one is, in what way does an airport reflect both equality and inequality? My answer is that airport creates temporary, very, very important, illusion of equality while carefully promote economic hierarchy. In the book, it's paraphrased that I paraphrase. Airports try to segregate people by hiding them. You see the same flight, same delay, but different treatment and food. Iyer 58. Um, Everyone shares the same system. True. TSA, security, check-in, all the same. At borders, everyone is just a body. When you go through migration, everyone goes through the same line because to them, you're just a body. But inequality is waved into design when you walk around. You walk into the lounge or you walk to the gate. Wealth is changes one freedom. Like you could get when you're in a lounge, you get free food, free drinks, free amenities. But when you're just a regular traveler, you buy them on your own. Airports shows the different economic levels. Yes, it does. Lounges, gates, boarding at different times because you're first class, or when you get on the plane, you're directed left or right. Usually, if you're economy, you go to right. But if you're first class, you could just go to left. That's how they show different economic levels, but very discreetly. The global marketplace, aka Hong Kong. The main idea is Hong Kong is revealed a new identity, brutalist, yet connected. Equal yet unequal, freeing but also destructive. The question is, does Iyer ultimately present globalization as liberating or destabilizing? To me, Iyer presents globalization as both liberating for the elites, aka for the rich, but weakens the culture. This place is special because it is fully built by people from the outside, aka abroad, I'm sorry. It is a place that feels like everywhere, Iyer 92. This shows the change from a single identity. It questions what is one's identity when it's built by people from different places. Identity becomes transparent because we really don't know. The place becomes, yeah, like I said, the place is not built on tradition because it is built from people from the outside. Sure, there are languages, but what is the true tradition of Hong Kong? It does not feel like a single place because it is mixed with different cultures, and true culture is rare. What is the real culture? And it gets hard to teach your children what is one's culture when it's built by people um, from England, from France, from Italy, because the Hong Kong is such a mixed place. It's a port city. It's a trade city. You don't know what culture comes in or comes out. Is Hong Kong a model future or does it expose global tensions? To me, Hong Kong functions as a both prototype and a warning. Hong Kong is a product of many cultures landing in its place. It is a mix, expressed through food and lifestyle due to it being a port city. Iyer 94, like I said earlier. It has a hybrid identity. It is a place of max. It shows that It's a model city that every culture can mix in one place and live peacefully. It is a hybrid identity. It is influenced by other culture and they see it as normal. It is a global crossroads for many culture because it's a trade and it is ideal global city. But there is no single race group that stands out, which is a good thing and bad thing because it comes to the question is what is real culture? Um, it is a bad thing because you don't know what real culture is. Then thus real culture becomes marketable. It becomes advertised. It becomes you pay to be a part of that true culture because you don't know what true culture is, which is why it is also a model and also a warning. Comes with a cost. Thank you.